Good day, everyone. Hi, this is Rajiv, and today I'm going to talk to you about what is debt consolidation. So, welcome to this show. Now, for some of you who are wondering what is debt consolidation, let's park that question there and let's get to the scenario of seeing if where we stand with respect to our financial situations. So if you are somebody who has multiple bank loans and of course a credit card or multiple credit cards in hand, it so happens that during the month, at different intervals of the month, you have your EMIs going out for the loans that you hold with the bank, plus your year credit card dues that you're supposed to pay on certain fixed dates. So let's assume that almost 80 to 90% of your salary goes into the EMIs and credit cards. That is a very dangerous situation, right? So basically, for the people who are stuck with different interest rates on loans and extremely high rates on credit card outstandings, it's time you look at seeing to consolidate your debts. So now let's get back to the question, what is debt consolidation? So debt consolidation is nothing but you look out for a loan giver. Typically, it might be a bank or a non-banking financial company who is offering you a loan to close off all your previous loans, right? In the sense, when you say close off, your loan amount still remains. The only advantage, or rather the great advantage here in debt consolidation is that earlier, let's say you had four different loans, paying interest rates ranging from 12 to 15 to 16 to 18% on various of these loans. Now you have an option. You consolidate all your loans, right? So okay, let's assume for an example that you have an outstanding of 20 lakh rupees loans on these four different banks, and you have various different interest rates that are being applied to this. Now you get a newer bank or an NBFC which is giving you a much lower interest rate. At times it is a little tricky because sometimes they might offer you a little higher than the market. All right. So let's say you're wanting an interest of 12%, but they're giving you it at 14%. But sometimes you have no other option but to go for that. But otherwise, if you really research on it, you get a company which might give you, let's say at 11%, but all your previous loans were starting from 12 to 16 to 18, right? So there's you actually kind of save a little bit of money on the interest part of it. So now coming to that, so once you've decided that you want to consolidate your debts, including your credit cards, let's assume that all your loans are adding up to 20 lakhs. So you approach this bank or an NBFC with a request. They might look through your credit report and all other aspects of it. And in case they decided to offer you this consolidation debt, welcome it, nothing like it. So you get the loan, you close out all your other credit card outstandings and other bank loans, and you have this one single loan which this bank or NBFC has given you. So you have a fixed date. Typically, I would advise that you take a date which is at the start of the month, depending on when your salary gets credited. Even typically, some of the companies have salary credit happening on the last few days of the month or in the first week of the next month, right? So always plan for an EMI date which is very, very closer to your salary credit date. Why am I saying this? Is because now instead of all those 4 or 5 or 6 payments you're making, you want to make only one single payment in the month, right? And so maybe let's say because of the difference in the interest that you might have got, let's say that earlier almost 80%, 90% of your salary used to go for EMIs. Now it might have reduced to 80 or even 85, but still that amount makes a difference to you, right? So enable it in such a way that you pay off your debt or at the EMI in the very beginning of the very close to the days that you're getting a salary. So after that, you're tension free. Whatever is the remaining money you have, that you can utilize it for something else. So most of the people go for this option. The problem is some of people do not know what is debt consolidation, and there is an option called debt consolidation. They're always worried about the multiple loans that they have. So please explore these areas. If you are somebody who is holding multiple loans, please try to go for a debt consolidation and try to find some bank or some institute which is giving you an interest rate lower than what you currently have. That way you stand to have only one loan, one EMI, and also reduced interest, which means little more money into your hands. So you can slowly work towards closing out your loan and becoming debt free. Thank you, folks, for listening to this video. Bye bye.